Computer science videos here today to show you guys in this tutorial 5 things that all Macintosh computer users need to be doing after watching this video. Without further ado, let us start the video. So in this tutorial, you need to have access to a Mac computer, and so we can now start the video. Before I start this tutorial, I would like to say that you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel, Computer Science Videos. As we know, every problem is solved by indirection. You can also follow my Twitter account. We are trying to grow as fast as ever. I'm on TikTok. We post videos here and there. Follow my page on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. You are more than welcome to support me on PayPal. Let's now focus on the video. And so the first thing I did when I started using the Macintosh platform was to go all the way down to the dock and make sure that the dock would be catered for my shortcut requirements. If I were to, let's just say, use these applications, instead of me having to go all the way down to the dock, go to Launchpad and then search for the application that I use the most, I would then go all the way down to the dock, and there we have all these shortcuts. So that's one way or one thing I did when I switched from, let's just say, a Windows to the Macintosh computer. And so the second thing that I did was to go all the way down to the dock, go to Finder, and then organize all my files, my favorites, my folders, everything that I would be using within Finder. If I needed a shortcut that would take me directly to the documents folder instead of me having to navigate multiple folders, I would change it for that requirement. Every time I were to, let's just say, click into Finder, it would take me directly to documents, and then I have all these categories of downloads, documents, pictures, music, movies, all categorized and catered for the necessary requirements. Command W to close. And so the third thing that I did was to go all the way down to the dock and then go to Safari, and then I would have all my shortcuts within the bookmarks. So then instead of me having to type this on a regular, I would just click into the website that I use on a regular basis and it would take me there. Whether it's Instagram or whether it's your TikTok, directly to my page. So we can now quit Safari. And so the fourth thing that I instantly did was to have a couple of folders on my desktop that had some files in them that I'll be uploading to social media and different platforms. Any projects that I would be working within, instead of me having to go all the way down to the dock, Finder, navigate that file, the files, the folders would already be available on the desktop for me to work around. And so the fifth thing that I would always do, and I still do until this day, is to restart the machine after every use at the end of the day, so that when I come back the next day, everything feels very fresh. The memory has reset, and we don't need to, let's just say, work within a slow machine or environment. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Thanks for now. Thank you for making it towards the end of the video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, Computer Science Videos. Be sure to check out the previous video on screen now, or you can ideally click on the playlist and watch all the journey for Computer Science Videos from the start until now.